When most people think of vitamins, the first thing that comes to mind is health, energy, and prevention of disease. For decades, we've been told that taking a daily vitamin is an easy insurance policy against nutritional gaps, a simple way to live longer, stronger, and healthier. But the truth is far more complicated. Not all vitamins are safe for everyone, and some can be harmful when taken in excess or even unnecessary altogether if you already get enough from food. In fact, there are several vitamins that you should think twice about before swallowing every day. Over time, research has revealed that some popular supplements may actually increase the risk of disease, interfere with medications, or cause toxic buildup in the body. What follows is a closer look at 10 vitamins that you should never take casually, and in many cases should avoid completely unless a doctor specifically prescribes them after careful testing. The first big one is vitamin A. Many people believe that extra vitamin A will keep their eyes sharp and skin glowing, but taking too much can be toxic. Unlike water-soluble vitamins that flush out in urine, vitamin A is fat-soluble, which means it accumulates in your liver. High doses over time can lead to dizziness, nausea, headaches, liver damage, and even birth defects if consumed by pregnant women. Studies have also shown that long-term vitamin supplementation can increase the risk of bone fractures and reduce bone density. While vitamin A from food sources such as carrots, spinach, and sweet potatoes is safe and beneficial, isolated supplements in high amounts can quickly become dangerous. Unless a doctor confirms a deficiency, it's better to avoid vitamin A pills altogether. Another one to be cautious about is vitamin E. For years, it was marketed as an antioxidant miracle pill, believed to protect the heart and slow aging. However, large clinical trials revealed something alarming. High doses of vitamin E supplementation were linked to increased risk of stroke and prostate cancer in men. Like vitamin A, vitamin E is fat soluble, so it stays in the body longer, and excessive levels can thin the blood too much, leading to internal bleeding. While nuts, seeds, and leafy greens naturally provide safe levels of vitamin E, popping high-dose capsules does more harm than good. Experts now caution against supplementing with vitamin E unless prescribed for a specific medical reason. Next is vitamin C, which might come as a shock since it's one of the most popular supplements in the world. People associate vitamin C with immune support and cold prevention, and while it's true that vitamin C plays a role in immune defense, studies show that supplements don't actually prevent colds for most people. Even worse, taking very high doses of vitamin C can lead to kidney stones, digestive distress, and imbalances in the body. Vitamin C is water-soluble, so the body flushes out the excess, but the strain on the kidneys can be damaging over time. Since citrus fruits, bell peppers, broccoli, and berries already provide ample vitamin C, there's little reason to depend on pills. In fact, relying on megadoses can backfire and create more health problems than it prevents. Folic acid is another vitamin that should be used with caution. While it is crucial for pregnant women to prevent neural tube defects in babies, for the general population, high doses of folic acid supplements may increase cancer risk, particularly prostate and colorectal cancers. Synthetic folic acid is different from natural folate found in leafy greens and legumes. And when the body is overloaded with folic acid, it may hide signs of vitamin B12 deficiency, leading to neurological damage if untreated. Unless you're planning a pregnancy or directed by your doctor, high-dose folic acid supplements should be avoided, especially when you already consume folate-rich foods. Moving on, niacin, also known as vitamin B3, is sometimes used in high doses to lower cholesterol. But what most people don't realize is that supplementing with niacin can cause flushing, liver damage, insulin resistance, and gout. Long-term overuse of niacin can seriously stress the liver and lead to dangerous health outcomes. While small amounts of niacin from food are perfectly safe and beneficial, megadoses in supplement form should only be taken under strict medical supervision, not as a casual over-the-counter vitamin. Another one to approach cautiously is vitamin B6. It is vital for brain function and metabolism, but when taken in excess through supplements, it can cause nerve damage, tingling sensations, numbness, and even difficulty walking. These symptoms can take months or years to develop, but they are often irreversible. Since most people already get enough B6 from foods like poultry, bananas, and whole grains, adding supplements without medical need can easily tip you into toxic levels. Then there's biotin, also known as vitamin B7, which has gained enormous popularity for claims about improving hair, skin, and nails. The truth, however, is that very few people are actually deficient in biotin, and supplementation is unnecessary in most cases. Even more concerning is that biotin supplements can interfere with important medical lab tests, including thyroid function and heart health diagnostics, leading to false results and potentially dangerous misdiagnoses. While biotin is water-soluble and unlikely to cause toxicity, the risk of interfering with medical testing is significant enough to make it a vitamin you shouldn't casually take. Iron supplements are another area where people often go wrong. While technically a mineral and not a vitamin, iron is frequently grouped in with supplements, and it's a dangerous one when misused. Too much iron can lead to constipation, nausea, organ damage, and increased risk of heart disease and diabetes. Excess iron builds up in the body, and unlike other nutrients, there's no natural mechanism for eliminating large amounts. Unless you have a confirmed iron deficiency anemia diagnosed by a doctor, you should avoid supplementing with iron. For most people, iron-rich foods like red meat, beans, and spinach provide more than enough without the risk of overload. Vitamin D is another tricky one. While it's true that vitamin D deficiency is common and supplementation can be necessary, overuse is becoming a growing problem. High doses of vitamin D can cause calcium buildup in the blood, leading to kidney stones, heart problems, and brittle bones over time. Since vitamin D is fat-soluble, it lingers in the body and can accumulate dangerously if taken in excessive amounts. The safest way to get vitamin D is through moderate sun exposure and natural food sources like fatty fish, eggs, and fortified dairy, with supplements only used under medical guidance based on blood test results. Finally, multivitamins themselves can be problematic. Many people take them daily without questioning whether they are needed, assuming they act as a safety net. However, studies show that for the average healthy adult who eats a balanced diet, multivitamins offer little to no benefit, and in some cases may increase the risk of disease when certain nutrients accumulate. Some multivitamins contain unsafe levels of fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, and E, as well as unnecessary additives. Instead of relying on a pill, focusing on a nutrient-rich diet is a much safer and more effective way to meet your nutritional needs. When you step back and look at the bigger picture, the main problem with these 10 vitamins is not that the body doesn't need them, because in fact, all of them play important roles in health. It's the fact that people often take them in isolation, in doses far beyond what the body naturally requires, and without professional guidance. The supplement industry markets these pills as harmless health boosters, but scientific research continues to show that unnecessary supplementation can be harmful, sometimes severely. The human body evolved to get nutrients primarily from food, where they exist in complex combinations that the body understands and processes effectively. When we strip these vitamins from their natural context and consume them in concentrated doses, the balance can tip from helpful to harmful. It is also important to remember that more is not always better when it comes to nutrition. Unlike taking extra water or fiber, which the body can easily regulate, excess vitamins can create long-term imbalances, stress the organs, and even increase the risk of disease they were supposed to prevent. For example, vitamin E supplements were once thought to protect against cancer, but later research showed the opposite. Vitamin A was once promoted for stronger bones, but now we know too much weakens them. These examples highlight why blindly trusting supplements can be risky. The wisest approach is to treat vitamins as medicine, not as harmless candy. Just as you wouldn't take a prescription drug without a reason, you shouldn't take high-dose vitamins unless your body truly needs them and a healthcare professional confirms it. Blood tests, lifestyle assessments, and dietary evaluations can reveal whether supplementation is necessary. For most healthy adults, focusing on a diet filled with colorful vegetables, fresh fruits, lean proteins, whole grains, nuts, and seeds will provide nearly all the vitamins the body needs without the risks that come with isolated capsules. In summary, the 10 vitamins and supplements you should be most cautious about include vitamin A, vitamin E, vitamin C in high doses, folic acid in synthetic form, niacin, vitamin B6, biotin, iron, vitamin D in excess, and multivitamins in general. Each of these carries risks when taken unnecessarily or in large amounts, and none of them should be a daily habit unless you've been tested and diagnosed with a deficiency. While supplements can sometimes save lives when deficiencies are present, they can also harm when taken blindly. The best path to lasting health is still the simplest: eat a balanced diet, stay active, spend time outdoors, and only use supplements when your body truly needs them.